This chart shows two very different ways to begin your career. On the red side, the traditional college route often means accumulating years of student debt before you ever see a paycheck. But on the green side, an apprenticeship offers the exact opposite. You collect a steady, rising paycheck while you learn the skills of the trade. You can find this exact opportunity right in Madison, Wisconsin. It is offered by the local branch of the Electrical Workers Union, IBEW Local 159. The apprenticeship structure is straightforward. Instead of sitting in a lecture hall full-time, you spend the vast majority of your week working on active job sites for local contractors. You earn a full-time wage for your labor, and you spend a fraction of your time in a classroom mastering the technical theory. If you choose the building construction track, known as the Inside Apprenticeship, your starting pay is $22.50 an hour. From there, you advance through 6 pay levels until you reach the same top wage as a fully licensed professional. If you are currently serving in the military, there is a dedicated entry point called VEEP. Think of this program as a direct bridge built specifically to help military personnel transition smoothly into civilian life by bringing them straight into the electrical trades. By joining an apprenticeship, you bypass the massive loans associated with higher education. You secure a fully funded education that pays you from day one, leading straight to a lucrative career as a highly skilled electrician. Earning a spot in this program takes effort, so it helps to treat the process like a blueprint. We can break this blueprint down into 4 distinct steps, starting with Step 1, Minimum Requirements. The baseline rules are strict but simple. To apply, you must be at least 18 years old, and you need to provide proof that you have graduated high school or earned your GED or equivalent credential. There is also a specific math requirement. You must have completed 1 full year of high school algebra or 1 post-high school algebra course, and you must have finished that class with a passing average grade of a C or better. If you are wondering why algebra is mandatory, consider what you are working with. Electricians rely heavily on foundational math every single day to safely calculate voltage drops, manage live currents, and ensure a building's wiring works properly without causing a fire. Once you meet those basics, you reach Step 2, the application. You have to upload all your documents directly to an online portal, pay a $20 processing fee, and submit everything before the deadline, which closes on the 4th Friday of every month. Your application is processed by the JATC. Think of this group as a board of directors made up of equal parts union workers and the local contractors who employ them. Together, they manage the online accounts and operate the actual training school. Clearing these initial requirements and getting your digital paperwork submitted correctly gives you the foundation. Once your application is accepted, you move to the active phase of earning your spot. Step 3 is the Aptitude test. If your application is complete, you will receive a letter in the mail inviting you to sit for an exam that takes about 2.5 hours to finish. This split circle graphic illustrates exactly what the test covers. You have 46 minutes to answer 33 math questions focused on algebra and functions, and then you have 51 minutes to answer 36 reading comprehension questions. You are required to score at least a 4 out of 9 to pass. And to prove your foundational skills, no calculators are permitted during the math portion of the exam. Once you achieve a score of 4 or higher, you move forward to the interview. You will receive a second letter in the mail inviting you to speak directly with the apprenticeship committee. During this interview, the committee asks specific questions to gauge your readiness, your attitude, and your mechanical aptitude. They assign you a numerical score based entirely on your responses. This dynamic vertical list shows how hiring works. Your overall score places you on a ranked list among all the other applicants. When local contractors need new apprentices for a job site, they pull from the top of this list and offer them a position. Because contractors always hire the highest-ranking names first, your performance on the aptitude test and your interview completely controls how quickly you get the call to start working. This time-lapse captures the scale of the industry. Working through the application, the test, and waiting for an interview takes a few months to complete. But that brief waiting period buys you entry into a career that will support you for decades. Historically, the single biggest hurdle standing between an applicant and an interview is passing that initial reading and algebra test. That is why we partnered with electriciantutor.com. Their platform offers targeted study materials designed to help you practice the exact math and reading comprehension skills you need to achieve a passing score of 4 or higher. To get started, head over to IBEW159.org and download the Apprenticeship Information PDF. If you have any issues with your transcripts or the online portal, you can call the training office directly at 608-221-3321. You know the requirements, you have the study tools, and you understand the application process. Take the first step today and start building a high-paying career without the burden of student debt.